that. Bring up the game, and we should be good. Yep. Okay. Mission 8. Renewed view. Right, this is this mission, okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. So, let me think. I remember this mission. This mission is kind of annoying. Just for the boss. Hey, Lorenzo. The boss is, like, weird. And just kind of annoying. Hey, Junie. Persona 3 anime? You mean the, like, movie thing or whatever? That's alright. I remember watching it back when I first played through Persona 3. It's okay. It's got some cool, scenes in it. It's cool to see some of the, like, fight scenes and stuff animated. Yeah, well, I mean, they couldn't include too many. For one thing, they probably didn't have the budget to do a lot of fight scenes or at the time. The thing is pretty long as is, because you've got basically a whole movie's length for each season, and you got 4 seasons, so... like, seasons of the year. Are we talking about the same thing? I'm talking about the Persona 3 anime. Whereas like a series of like 4 movies or whatever. One for each of the seasons. Where's the last little eyeball thing I have to puncture? Actually, it looks like there's 2 more. I feel like one should be up here. There we go. Trying to remember what's all in this level. I go through the ship, maybe? I can, but that just brings me to the secret mission, doesn't it? Yeah. Maybe this won't be so bad with Vergil. I remember doing this a lot with Dante, and it took me like a while to do it. Oh, they're double triggered here. Well, that's gonna be annoying. Nope, I'll do this later. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright. Yeah, I don't care. That's an annoying special mission, even with... Yeah. With Dante, that's an annoying one. I thought it might be a bit better with Vergil, because he has a lot more knockback attack moves, but seeing them double trigger there is just like, ew. So... okay, so I got rid of 3 eyeball thingies. Where's the other 2? So we can't go any farther that way. I already got the one over there. Got the one over here. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I understand what you're saying now. I thought you were talking about the Persona 3 anime. Looks like things are going well. Yeah, you know, just trying to figure out what the heck I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, is there like a little platform I can get up to? Up there? Look, I saw some red orbs up this way. Oh wait, can't I run across like the bridge or whatever? Where is the bridge? There's the bridge. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's like basically 4 movies, I think. Is it 3 or 4 movies? It's like each season gets its own movie pretty much. I think it's 4. And they're all like 2 hours long. But it's decently long. How do I get up there? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I feel like that should be open already, shouldn't it? Hmm. Is that something I can jump on? Eh. Gosh, I wish Vergil had a double jump. Oh, I hate Vergil not having a double jump in this game. Like, Dante didn't have it at the start either. But at least you could buy the upgrade for it. I guess you have the, like, upward dodge ability. Yeah, yeah. It's not quite the same thing, though. Anyway, how am I supposed to get over to the other side, then? No, not that way. Oh, yeah, I think you mentioned the Discord about that, didn't you? Oop. Nope. I feel like this should be open already. Hmm. Ah, yes, the most interesting part of any DMC game. Getting lost in the map because it's not clear where you're supposed to go. Because old school game design. Yeah, oh, wait. Duh. Okay, here we go. Also me just being dumb sometimes. Okay, so there should be one more around here. Also, this level is just kind of gross. Just in general. Both the boss and the level itself. Okay. Oh yeah, for sure. I never had any problems navigating in DMC 4 or 5. There we go. Okay. Oh. Okay, get those red orbs. There we go. Okay. Alright, the gastric acid. Oh boy, there's the boss. Okay. Come back later for it. Oh, right, the chasing thing. Hey, 7 Matt. How's it going? Okay. I forgot that they had, like, these bug guys in here, in this level. Honestly, I kind of forgot about this level until I saw the starting intro screen again. Probably for the best, honestly. Not a huge fan of this one. But, you know, it's not too bad. Mostly just the boss is bad, I think. It's just not fun to fight. Boy, DMC 3 bosses are really hit or miss, huh? Because you've got this boss, and then you've also got the, how do I have to finish off that? Okay. The, shadow boss. Which looks cool, but it's pretty mid. But you've got some pretty good bosses in this game. At least the first one is already a mod you can do. It's a mod that exists already. The being able to register Izanagi no Okami is a mod that you can get. I have to punch something? I thought I just had to defeat all the enemies, but... maybe there's the one I missed back here? Or is it where we came from? Oh, it was where we came from. Okay. Oh, right, this. Yep. Souls of those sent to hell for the sin of jealousy. They're the Levian's energy source. Okay. I mean, the art direction is pretty good in the fact that it looks very uncomfortably gross and slimy. There we go. Oh, is that enough for... nice. More health. More health is always good. Hello? There it goes. Oh, are we doing a running sequence again? Okay. Oh, no! It's after me! Ooh! I think you can you technically kill this? It reminds me a lot of the Scorpion running fight from DMC 1. Or not like fight, but there was a section where you could run away from like a boss enemy. The Scorpion guy. Yep, it'll be nice to get to DMC 5 Vergil. I feel like DMC 3 Vergil is kind of undercooked in a few ways. I feel like DMC 3 Vergil is just like, there's mods for other games where you can play as the bosses of those games, like other action games, and they're always cool, but usually what you run into is a lot of scripted attacks and them not being super fun to play as, like against random enemies and stuff. There are times that can be good, but yeah. It kind of reminds me of that. I feel like he's a little bit undercooked here. Like, they wanted to give him so much of the stuff he can do in his boss fight that it doesn't always all work together. But at the same time, they didn't give him all the stuff he can do in his boss fight because literally in the first boss fight, he gets the ability to counter or like grab Dante, or I guess the actual Vergil if you're playing as actual Vergil. But yeah, he doesn't get that until DMC 5. Gosh darn it. Losing a lot of health to these like random pools of acid. Okay. I think I'm good. I'll just hold off for now. Good try and beat the game without using items. And save the gold orbs, obviously, for like Vergil fights or some of the later fights in the later boss fights in the game. And then I think I've got everything upgraded, so yeah, besides buying consumables, there's no reason to spend red orbs anymore. Okay. Who's ready for an infuriating boss fight? That's pretty decent. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure DMC 4 Vergil's pretty good too. Honestly, I'm just ready to be done with DMC 3 Vergil, but part of that is just because of how much I suffered during that first stream. I mean, at least half of... Oh, this is my first time playing as Vergil in any of the games. I'm trying to go through and play as Vergil in all of the games. So obviously I started with DMC 3 because that was the first time he was like properly playable, so... Pain no gain, yeah. I did get better. A little bit better at that. Like the boss fights and stuff. I got a lot of experience with Vergil's skill set before going through the rest of the playthrough, but it was pain. There was definitely some pain there. Shoot. Oh well. No, not here. Yeah, if you don't know how this boss fight works, these ads will constantly keep spawning. One side of the boss sucks up all the red orbs and health orbs that you get. The other one drains your devil trigger gauge the whole fight. So, and you can usually only keep like one dead at a time. And you have to get one of them down so you can attack the main area, unless you counter it while it's doing some of its attacks. But of course, these guys will continue to be a pain as you try and do anything. The old boss fight's just a big pain in the butt. for multiple reasons. Oh shoot, sorry. That makes 2 deaths this level. Okay. You can get a lot of the moves the boss will take out the random guys that are hanging out here, but yeah. Plus, since you can't there's not a lot of good ways to heal without using consumables here during this fight, just due to the fact that one is constantly draining your DT gauge, and then the other one just scoops up all the orbs you might have gained. Ah, shoot. So it's just like a painful boss fight overall. Oh gosh, my 100th death is gonna be to this thing, isn't it? Okay, whatever. In this DMC, I mean, the standard sword is pretty good. I would say Ignis and the dual swords, Ignis and whatever the other one is. I'm trying to remember. But Dante's dual swords are really good. They're pretty good for combos from what I've seen too, of like high level combos in this game. They're pretty good for that too. Agni and Rudra? Yeah, I think so. I mean, the main sword is good. It's a good standard, but I think Agni and Rudra are the best, like, specific weapon to this DMC game. Shoot, got too close. Oh my gosh. All right. We hit the 100 mark. Woo. As long as we don't hit 200, right? Still, 71 of those were from the first stream with Cerberus, though. Well, 40 of those were from Cerberus. About 30 were from the enemies before Cerberus, but you know. Details. But yeah. Most of that is still, like, that first stream. Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of the gauntlets in this game. I'm just not. I think they're fine. I just wish they were the... I just always compare all the gauntlets to the DMC 1 gauntlets and find them lacking. The DMC 1 gauntlets are so much fun to use. Like, I didn't think I would want to switch away at all from Dante's sword the first time I played the DMC games. And then I got to the Ignis gauntlets, and I was like, ooh, these are a lot of fun. They hit like a truck and everything. Gauntlets are fully upgraded, yeah. Everything is fully upgraded at this point. Besides health, which I need to keep, obviously, doing the secret missions and stuff for. Is it just me, or are there more of these ad enemies than there were during the Dante version of this fight? Oh my gosh. I don't know if does Vergil have the ability to charge his uppercuts and stuff? I don't think he does. Yeah, I don't know. Every time I look at like combos for this game, DMC3, nobody is using Vergil. Everybody is using Dante, especially with the ability to switch styles in the Switch and modded PC version. Like, people are just like all about Dante. Although that's the same with 5 and stuff, so. And he is like, you know, Dante, so. I think there's just more of them, too. Like, I think there was only like 3 at a time when playing as Dante, if I remember correctly. 3 or 4. But here there's like about twice as many. Oh, interesting. If you take out one of the sides, the beam only has one, 101 deaths? Yeah. Went into very hard without any upgrades, so the first stream was pain. The first stream, there were 71 deaths. About 40 of which were from that first boss, the Cerberus, and then the rest were from that first big group of enemies on Mission 2. Nope. Incoming. I've kind of got the timing down for judgment cuts. It's just finding a good opening is hard sometimes. I think the other bad thing about DMC3 Vergil is that specifically, like, the meta, technically, if you wanted to do the most damage possible, you would be spamming the swords at every possible moment. Which just is hard to do on your hands. Like, you almost want some sort of macro or something that constantly presses the button to fire swords. But the swords do a decent, or at least even great amount of damage, and they can stun enemies and stuff. So they're really good. But and you can spam them during even combos, but to be able to do that, you'd have to, like, break your hands pretty much. Yeah, I'm really missing Igneous and Rudra here. The dual swords were good for this fight for Dante, for getting in there on the main actual boss. Because of their range, they were able to also hit the ads. Oh yeah, for sure. If this was just the boss fight, like, it would take a little bit of time, but it would be fine. The problem is, like, you have, like, 6 enemies on you at all times, and it's like, even if you kill them, they don't, you know, you don't get any double trigger for it because of the things on the sides, and you don't get any health orbs because of the things on the sides, and you don't, you know, they respawn right away, and yeah. It's not exactly a big room either. Like, even though the boss is vulnerable there, all of the enemies are right there, so it's like, good luck trying to get in there with them all like that. The boss's attacks tend to get rid of them too, but not quickly enough. Shoot. I do like being able to get in those. Nice. Good chance to get some damage off here. And that guy comes in to ruin it. Oh, and look, there's 3 more of them. And now there's 6 of them. Being able to get in damage during the air combos, like when they're attacking and stuff, is pretty good. Like, that laser is honestly my best time to do anything in this fight. Because none of the ads can get to me while that laser is going off. Shoot. Got nicked by the laser. Oh well. Yeah, the bosses in this game are really hit or miss for me. Like, this one is just pain. But some of the other bosses are a lot of fun to fight. Something that's kind of interesting is, even though this game doesn't take into account combo variety when doing normal combos, like on your rating and stuff, the instructors, or like the, what are they, the combat test things? Shoot, they do. Like, they care about combo variety, but, like, the actual game itself doesn't usually care about combo variety, which is kind of interesting. Oh, gosh. Okay. Oop. Yeah, the laser does a lot of damage on this difficulty. Oh, shoot. Oh, can't the boss heal itself too? Oh, I forgot about that. Shoot. I think it was healing itself. Does it heal from the health orbs it picks up from enemies? Oh, that's nasty. Oh, then I have to keep hitting the thing on the left, don't I? Oh, shoot. Okay. Yeah, this fight is just so uninteresting for so many reasons. And it's just so annoying. Because there's no double trigger. There's no double trigger explosion. There's no health orbs. There's a bunch of ads. There's no in fact, the boss can heal itself with the health orbs you would have gained. The enemy's random ads keep you from actually doing damage to the actual boss, further lengthening the fight. I don't know. People have said that they've had problems with, like, final boss fights in other games on, like, harder difficulties and stuff. No, he can, but he can't in this fight because half the boss, drains your DT gauge if you ever get like above a certain amount, or even just whenever it feels like. So you can't use double trigger most of the time, and you can't use a DT explosion, because one side heals all health orbs for red orb the enemies drop, meaning you can't heal from the random adds that are taking away your health anyway most of the time, unless you kill that side of the boss. Or you can kill the other side of the boss, which means you can use double trigger again, but you still lose out on all your health and stuff, and it revives pretty quickly after you kill it, so. And I think, unless I'm mistaken, I think the boss can heal from the health orbs it gains from the one side that steals all your health orbs and everything. I think my best bet, honestly, might be just keep one slightly alive until right after it does the beam attack, so I have like 5 seconds to run over there and hit it when it's open and vulnerable. It was more manageable during the Dante fight because there were only like a few enemies, and they weren't as tough because we're on a harder difficulty. So you were actually able to keep the random enemies at bay and keep them under control most of the time. But yeah. Also, I can remember it was exactly 3 because those light balls that spits out, you're able to run them into the enemies when it does that attack, and there were exactly 3 enemies because there's 3 light balls that'll spit out at you. Yep, okay. I wonder if it's worth getting both down at the same time. Wouldn't be that hard. Oh. There's not even, like, a point to killing the enemies. The random ads, pretty much. Because even if you kill them, you don't get DT, you don't get, health orbs, unless you kill the sides, but by the time you kill the sides, they're pretty much back to normal after, like, the 5 seconds that the, actual boss itself is vulnerable. They respawn so quickly. Yeah, it seems like killing them both at the same time would be a good strategy. Both sides, I mean. Oh, shoot. 50-50 to die there. Considering the laser can shoot out in either direction at the start. Okay. Okay. Ouch. Surprised how much it's spamming the laser attack instead of the light ball attack. I feel like it used to do the light ball attack about as much as it did the um, laser attack in the original fight. Ouch. Okay. I think it's getting better. I really just gotta try and kill them both at the same time. The other thing I could do is kill... If one is close to death, I can finish it off with a range attack. And that would be a lot quicker than running back over there. Okay. Oh gosh. Hey, an actual health orb. That's the first time I've been able to get one in the last few fights. Okay. Oh, ow. Yeah, the gauntlet has some... Honestly, it seems like the Yamato has the best range, obviously, so... It's pretty handy for crowd clearing that way, because I can get the boss and the ads around it. But, yeah. No matter what I do, even if I kill them, like, they just come back within, like, 5 seconds. It's not even worth killing them directly. Sure, you let the boss finish them off, but, and kill the ones that are being a pain, but right in front of me, but there'll be, like, 6 more within, like, 6 seconds, even if I do clear them out, so... Would if I could, but there's not even enough time to get that wind-up animation going, as far as I can tell. Like, how am I supposed to get any time to do that when we have lasers that'll take off like a fourth of my health bar from the boss, and then like 6 enemies constantly hunting me down? Like, there's just not enough time to get a good judgment cut going most of the time. Like, I got 2 in there. That did a decent amount of damage, but I got hit a couple times by the ads. The charge isn't the problem, it's the animation of actually doing the judgment cut. Because the judgment cut animation takes a second, too. Like, the actual attack is the problem. Charging it is not a big deal. It's the actual act of performing it that takes a sec. And leaving me vulnerable. Shoot. Because I have the timing down now for the triple Yamato judgment cut, but actually pulling it off with so much going on is a bit of a pain. Yep. Yeah, I tried a couple times. I don't know. If I had time to do a triple judgment cut, then this fight wouldn't be the issue. Like, wouldn't be too much of an issue. Because that would mean I wouldn't have 6 random enemies on me at all times, in addition to the boss. Yeah, that would be nice here. Although, Yamato's aerials in general are pretty gosh darn good. Oop. I gotta remember that I can, teleport up to have way more time for the aerials, so I don't get hit by the lasers easily. Oh my gosh, no! Get out of the corner, stop getting hit by the random ads. No! Ah, shoot. Ouch. Got clipped. Oh well. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Okay, that's one side down. Nope. Stupid ropes getting in the way of me trying to get over there. Oh, come on. Oh, the lasers. Oh, the stupid lasers. Okay. Okay. Doing better. Shoot. Shoot this attack. Come on. Well, that went better. Second coming of the Cerberus fight, yeah. Only way more annoying. Because at least with Cerberus, it was like pretty obvious. Like I just had to get like the timing of the attacks down, and I got pretty close without any upgrades. And when I got the upgrades, I was able to, like, you know, do decently well, just get my timings down and win the fight. Here, it's like, yeah, have fun with like 6 people on your butt all the time. Oh, also you can't double trigger. Also you can't double trigger explosion. Also you can't get healing orbs from the random enemies. Also. Just annoying. Like, Cerberus was hard, but this is just annoying. I saw that healing orb. Like, if it couldn't suck up healing orbs or something, that'd be one thing. Like, at least you could get healing from the enemies, or like double trigger off on them. But you can't even do that. The boss isn't even really the issue. The boss is just making a normal fight really, really hard. Although, to be fair, they would continually spawn. They continually spawn endlessly until the boss fight's over. So, technically an endless fight, but. Oh, nice. Healing orbs, nice. I'll take that. Only got to hit a couple times, but at least we got the healing orbs. Oh boy. Incoming. Oh. I get hit by another laser. The fight's just over. Like that. Okay. Got it down to like a fourth that time, so. I guess I could use a gold orb, but I don't know. Kind of want to save them for other fights, but honestly, this one might be more annoying than the other fights. I could always farm out enough red orbs to buy another one. Well, if I get close again, I'll just use one. Can't even properly use the ability to jump upwards with the teleport thing because oftentimes it'll lock onto the random ads instead of the boss that I'm trying to lock onto. Yeah, I might choose some of the other bosses. Honestly, I'd choose Cerberus before this boss. Because there's the Shadow boss, but I don't know if he's on Mission 19. If so, I'll choose him, because he's actually pretty easy. There's Cerberus, there's the twins, which I actually replayed through some of the missions on normal for orbs and stuff. And I got to the twins, and I actually saw their combined form for the first time. Both times I've defeated them as either Vergil or Dante. I never saw their combined form because I always killed them both around the same time. So the other never had time to grab the other's, like, sword or whatever. So that was kind of cool to see. It was cool to see that, like, a lot of the combos that you do as Dante with those guys are things that the boss does as well. When they have both swords in one body. Or not in one body, but, you know, held by one body. Shoot. Alright. Whatever. But yeah, Mission 19 will probably also have a pretty high death count. Because we'll be doing all the bosses again. Or most of the bosses. Some of the bosses. I think you can kind of pick and choose which ones you do. I guess I could have just used a Vital Star or something instead of using a whole golden orb, huh? Oh well. There we go. 1 hour and 10 minutes. And at least 10, 15 deaths? Yeah, quite a few deaths there. Oh well. Because at least since 100. So yeah, about 20 deaths or so. Okay. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Oh, is this spiders? I think this is spiders, isn't it? Yeah, it's spiders. Okay. Oh, puzzle time. Yeah, I remember doing the laser puzzles. This looks familiar. I remember going through here quite a few times. I think it was this door. Yeah. Oh gosh, right, this area. More of these guys. Oh my god. Man. Yeah. Not something I want to do. It's not something what I want to do. That's what it is. I don't know. Maybe I could do it eventually, but like I'm saying, like, if I slammed my head against the wall enough, I could probably do it. But man, I would not want to do it unless there was a good reason to. And it would have to be a good reason. I think I need to see somebody about my head first if I'm putting it through walls. I would also need to see somebody about my head if I'm deciding to play DMD mode as Vergil. At least on DMC 3. Okay. Was there something back here? Oh, that's right. We come from there later. Yep, yep, yep. There's a... At some point we teleport back over here. Oh, right, this area. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oops. There we go. Let's see. I'm trying to remember which boss is next. I feel like it's either the big guy or the vampire lady. Because there's the big guy, there's the vampire lady, there's the shadow guy. I'm trying to remember if there's anybody else. Any other bosses that I'm not remembering. I think that's most of them. That's most of the regular bosses, besides the final boss and all that kind of stuff, and Vergil. Because I don't think Vergil 2 fight is until, like, mission 14, 15-ish? That's just where I came from. Okay. Yeah. I am content with doing decent I'd be content with doing DMD mode with Dante instead of Vergil on DMC 3. I don't know. Like I said, it would have to be a very good reason to bother to do it as Vergil. Which one's this? Oh, Yamato. Okay. Okay. Weird that the triple S one was earlier on in the game, but the B one was later on. Whatever. Okay. I remember these birds being so annoying as Dante. Although I think I've gotten the hang of them now for the most part. Where they're not as bad. Yeah, the Phantom Swords are really good in this game. They really are. They can be a little cheesy on certain boss fights, like the Cerberus one and stuff, but they're good. They're definitely useful. Especially with all the upgrades. The ability which they're able to fire at, the rate that they're able to fire at is really good. Gotcha. Yeah, I think I saw the costume when I was flicking through them before. I think this is Vampire Lady, yeah? Or like Vampire Lady is coming up. Trying to remember how we get over there. I feel like there was something I missed before on the first playthrough. That is very true. Can you get down here? Hmm. I know I kind of fumbled around with this in the first playthrough as well. I think I have to go back and go through a green door. And I'm not sure where. Now, if I was a green door, where would I be? Hmm. Maybe back through here? Gosh. Well, I don't think it's back that way. Um... Shoot. Sorry, I had to yell something a minute. Sorry, my family's in the other room and I'm yelling at them. Okay. Well, not yelling at them. I'm yelling to them. Anyway. Wait, is this the same room? I don't think we went in over here yet. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, there's something. Oh, I remember this room, yeah. Giant spider lady, right? This is the first room with the giant spider lady? So here's a thought. Considering that the spiders hold that thought. Considering that the spiders are introduced in this mission, is it fair to say that the vampire lady is the ultimate form of those spiders? In which case, does that mean she's not a vampire lady but a spider lady? No, I think she's just a vampire lady. I think it's a bit much of a stretch to say that she's like the same thing just because she's also in the same mission. Because there are other missions where there are spiders. Although this is the first introduction. Anyway, as to your question, I don't remember playing Yusuke as much. My team comp usually didn't include him in Strikers. There's probably some overlap, though, with having a similar main weapon. I'd have to, but it's been a while since I've played Striker, so I'd have to go back and, like, play it again to give you a definitive answer on that. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Interesting. Ah, shoot. I bet there's gonna be a boss I die less to than those random, ranged enemies. Oh, wait. Can't I just go back this way and get out of here? Yeah. Sucks to be you, sucker. Okay. Back to the cave. Yeah, this is the vampire lady boss fight. We don't get to see the vampire lady flirting with Oh right, I forgot that this weapon has a charge up attack too. Where you can like throw it at the enemy. This is just dumb. Okay. Shoot. That's just dumb. Yeah. I was trying to do something, but it didn't work out. I was trying to get judgment cuts in there, but what's the over-under? I die less times to this boss than the last boss. Probably pretty high. I think I'll die, like, let's say 5 times, including the first time. So that'd be, what, 126 deaths? Yeah, I can probably do this within, like, 5 deaths. I should get channel points and stuff going. It'd be kind of fun if people could bet on how many times I would die to a boss or something. Oh, I forgot about that attack. Shoot. Oh, shoot. Probably 5 deaths. Probably. Shoot. Well, so much for 5 deaths. Technically, we could still do it, but given how the last couple of fights have gone. Gotta say, her ranged attacks hurt a lot easier to dodge than that whirlwind she does when I get close, so. Nope. Definitely not. I'm not using that. Shoot. That was dumb. Oh, shoot. I thought I could get rid of the bats before she did that. Oh well. I mean, I'm dying a lot, but I'll get through it in the end. I don't mind dying. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't get frustrated very easily. I get annoyed at boss fights, but very rarely do I ever get, like, so frustrated that I want to quit. Last time I had that happen was, with, Lingering Will with Kingdom Hearts 2 critical mode. So, that was a boss fight I just gave up on. Yeah. Not that I want to die. But, you know. If I do die, it's not the end of the world. Shoot. Yeah, the punishing thing about the light beams from below is that if you get hit by one, you usually get hit by the other one. Or 3 if you're in the second phase. But yeah, at least I got to the second phase that time. It's so dumb of me that I keep getting hit by the light beams, though. There's no real excuse for it. That being said, if I can get her attack patterns down, you get a good amount of DT just by spamming attacks against her bats, allowing me to go in for quite a bit of damage and healing once she's actually, you know, vulnerable. Very much so. Hey, at least I'm not the one going batshit crazy. That reminds me, I've never played any of the Arkham games. They seem interesting. They seem fun. Kind of similar to one another, besides the plot, but I've never played them. They were all the rage back in the day. They seem fun. Although there is, like, the meme, of course. This game makes you feel like Batman. IGN, you know, had to include in every single review of them ever. The game makes you feel like Batman. It's like, well, that's what they were going for, so I guess it worked. But boy, howdy, you sure said that about the last 3. Oh, shoot. I wasn't in DT when that, cloud flaps back in. Oh. I don't know how I avoided that one. Feel like I should have gotten hit by that. Gotta listen for those voice cues. Oh, shoot. Dodge rolled instead of jumped there. Oh, shoot. Nope. I think she just regenerated her bats. Shoot, did I miss a chance to get in there? I might have missed a chance to get in there and do damage. Ah, beans. I did better that time. Before 130. Yeah, we'll see. The bad news is I'm afraid we're probably going to get to 200 at this rate. Yeah, the Arkham games don't seem like too difficult from like a gameplay standpoint. Maybe on some of the harder difficulties they're kind of hard. Like it looks a lot like if you've ever played a newer if you've ever played an Assassin's Creed game, like a newer one, you know how they have the counter system where you can basically just counter your way through an entire town's worth of guards and stuff? It kind of looks like that. Where as long as you, you know, do the QTEs on time, you know. Oh, shoot. And the answer to your question is 0, because I've never beat her. I was gonna do Persona 3 Fez New Game Plus before, actually after Tactica here. So I could do that before, Fez, before Reloaded comes out. But, as you know, I lost my save file, so. And I haven't gotten around to doing a whole nother playthrough of Persona 3 Fez recently. I'd be willing to do like a New Game Plus playthrough because that would be quicker, and I could do the Elizabeth fight, but do a whole nother playthrough right before Reload, it is going to be a lot of Persona 3 Fez if I do that. Yeah, I'll get around to it eventually. But I'd have to do a whole nother playthrough of Persona 3 Fez at some point. I'll probably do that off stream at some point, and then we can do a New Game Plus. Maybe with a challenge run or something another time. Or with something going on. Maybe mods. There's mods for Persona 3 Fez. Not too many, but I think there's one that turns you into Master Chief. That could be kind of fun. Nope, unfortunately not. I wish. Gosh dang it. I hate that he can only teleport towards enemies. Or teleport in place. I wish there was a way for him to teleport around. To get out of bad situations and stuff. Yeah, I was joking that Doom would be the next logical step for my channel, considering how many demons I've been killing. But technically speaking, I guess maybe Dark Souls would be a better fit for like these streams, because it would be another action RPG that's just about as old as DMC by another Japanese company. That's also hard as nails, especially on harder difficulties. Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to playing a Dark Souls game at some point. I've never played one. Well, that's not true. I played one for like 5 minutes once, but I don't know. Not quite the same thing, obviously. I think what I was going to do with that is we're definitely finishing it this Saturday. And then I think Sunday I'm gonna play something that's like a one-day stream game. And then I was thinking next weekend maybe we would do Child of Light New Game Plus. Mess around with that. Because Child of Light New Game Plus would take me... Distracting me here. That's why I died. Yeah, gotta stop distracting me. Jeez. And then next weekend, as we do New Game Plus, because I think New Game Plus would only take me a weekend. If playing through the first time took like 3 streams, New Game Plus would only take me like 2 streams. So a weekend, pretty much. And then we'd have like one more weekend before Tactica comes out, so we could go ahead and play a weekend long game. I've got a shorter action RPG made by the same people who did Bastion and Hades that would be good to play. It's called Transistor. Shoot, I wasted that DT explosion. That's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. And we missed a chance to do damage. Oh well. But that's what I was thinking right now anyway. Or I guess I could start Child of Light New Game Plus right after beating the game. And then I'd have a week to, like, in between to, like, grind up levels if I needed to. I don't know. I kind of want to try New Game Plus, but we'll see. I know I'm not going to want to come back to the game probably ever once I beat it. Because it seems good, but it doesn't seem like something I'd be revisiting a lot, you know? So. Shoot. Catching strays. Gotcha. Especially if I have diamonds on. Yeah, I guess if we decide to do the MC only run, like that other chatter was suggesting, then I would only have to worry about leveling up one character anyway. I could think of a couple boss fights that would be hard with just one character, but I can't think of one that would be impossible. The only thing is I'd like to be able to try out the full moveset of that sister, but... yeah. No. I'd like to do some, new games and stuff. Spider-Man 2 hits hard. I'm glad it's good. I'm glad people are enjoying it. I still gotta play the first, like, modern Spider-Man game. I saw a good amount of gameplay for it when it came out. Looks pretty good. And I was a big fan of playing the original Spider-Man 2 back in the day on the Xbox, so I'd probably like a modern, like, take on that game. And Spider-Man's a good character. Persona 5 is leaving Game Pass soon? Just in time for Persona 3 Reloaded to come back on. Or to come onto it, I guess. Oh, nice. That'll be good. Yeah, the only reason I haven't played the Spider-Man games is, well, time, and I just don't own them, I don't think. I think I might own the first one. Didn't they come to PC with, like, Epic Games or something? I might own it there. But, yeah. How are we doing on time? Yeah, probably after this boss fight. We'll see how long this boss fight takes, but yeah, probably gonna have to call it after this boss fight. I was hoping to get at least to mission 10 today, but, whatever. That first boss fight took a while. About an hour. But yeah, part of the reason I haven't played the Spider-Man games is exclusivity to PS4 and PS5, which I don't have either of those. I thought about getting a PS4, partially for Spider-Man. So back in the day, I was thinking about getting a PS4 for Kingdom Hearts, Spider-Man, and Gravity Rush. But I think both Spider-Man and Kingdom Hearts came to PC, so that only leaves Gravity Rush, which I do want to play that at some point, but right now, not for... I wouldn't get a PS4 just for that. I don't know. There's probably other good games on the PS4 I would like, but how many of them are, like, you know, exclusive that I would have to buy a PS4 for, you know? PS4 for 4 years ago. Anyway. Shoot. That's my chance to do more damage there. Once she gets low, I gotta remember to get in there and physically attack her to start the combo before she can re-get the bat shield going. Gotcha. I mean, the Wii and Nintendo consoles usually have, like, a good reason. They always have good exclusives, and they always usually have, like, a gimmick about them that makes them not just a computer with a specific set of, like, components, like the other Xbox, like the Xbox and PS4 kind of are, especially nowadays. Like, they had a couple things that made them unique compared to, like, PC, and they still do, but mostly it's console exclusives nowadays that are the only real reason to own a Xbox or PlayStation. And even those, like, you know, more and more things are coming over to PC, especially on the Xbox side, because you know, Microsoft makes sense for them to be able to, you know, have their most important games like Halo and stuff on PC as well. I don't know. I enjoy the Xbox line of consoles, generally speaking, but the more time goes on, the less reason I'm sure why they exist. Because Microsoft is already a computer company, so they already have an eye on making sure, you know, their games can get ported over at some point to PC, because that's where their bread and butter is. So, like, yeah, I don't know. PC gaming isn't for everybody, though. It is still nice to be able to open up a console sometimes and just play a game and not have to do any troubleshooting or downloading patches or figuring out why it randomly crashes or trying to find a workaround for a game that's like 10 or 20 years old at this point, you know? Like, I have noticed that, like, as I've played more and more games on PC, there's a lot of games where I've had to, like, you know, figure out a workaround or figure out something else, or what's the best way to play this game, or, you know, stuff like that. It becomes less about just, like, being able to put in a video game and just play it, you know? And you have to, like, spend more time outside of the game fiddling with things, especially if you're getting into modding or something, you know? Like, how much time do you spend actually in the game versus, you know, creating a good mod loadout that actually works? Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing. Sometimes even with ports, you get, like, bad... Like, ports to PC, you get bad PC ports. That was unfortunate there. Like, what was the... I think it was the second Jedi Survivor game. Another game I haven't played, but probably should. The second Jedi Survivor game that came out fairly recently had a terrible PC port, didn't it? Like, at least on launch. Like, they kind of patched things to be better later, but, like, on launch, the PC port was pretty bad. I'm a big Star Wars fan. I just haven't played Jedi Survivor for whatever reason. Probably just because it's kind of got a pricey price tag for me right now. I've been buying a lot less games in like the last year or so here. But I've got most of the ones I want, or I'm just waiting for them to go on sale on Steam, you know? Even the ones on sale on Steam, I'll usually hold off on them. Or I'll check, like, there's a website where you can check SteamDB. You know, you can check the prices of, like, what a game goes on sale for and, like, how often it goes on sale and stuff like that. So I'll check and see if it's, like, actually at a decent price compared to it going on sale at other times, too. It actually doesn't do too much damage. The shadows closing in on you like that doesn't do too much damage. I think, yeah, you definitely take more damage from, like, any of her normal attacks, especially those light beam attacks. Those do tons of damage. I remember getting in a lot closer, a lot more with Dante than here with Vergil. It'd probably be good to do that somewhat. Although the worry is obviously that she uses an attack that's hard to dodge from nearby, and then I just get owned. Like, some of the second phase attacks are pretty hard to dodge if you're too close. Okay, half health. Oh my gosh. That attack is so brutal. Oh gosh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, just getting hit by one of those light pillars attacks is really brutal on the health. It's not good for the health to get hit by giant beams of light. Actually, that's not even wrong. Would not recommend laying out in the sun for too long without sunscreen. Although I guess they're electricity, aren't they? So how come... Okay, so here's a thought. How come Dante gets a new weapon every time he kills a demon, but nobody else does? Like, this continues even on in DMC 5, where he gets, like, the motorcycle and stuff. And, like, all these other weapons. After killing enemies, but nobody else does. I know the actual reason is just that, like... Oh yeah, because he usually has a lot of weapons and stuff. But, like... I don't know. Just a little different than all the other characters. It's obviously for gameplay reasons, but yeah. Just a thought. Well, I guess the giant brute guy must be coming up soon as a boss fight. I think he's... Or is it the shadow one? I can't remember. It's the shadow guy and the big brute guy that's, I think, left. Oh, shoot. I think I missed my chance to get in some damage there. Oh, well. And on the fight goes. The never-ending struggle. Oh, shoot. Oh, my gosh. Okay. I am tired. Tired of this boss fight. Oh well. Getting closer. Tired of your bullshit. Yeah, this boss fight is fun enough. But yeah. Those late pillar attacks are really unforgiving on this difficulty. Ouch. The only saving grace is it's really easy to build up DT on her, since you can just keep hitting her bats from a range while you're dodging her other attacks. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Remember when I said within 5 deaths, Union? That was funny. That was like, what, 20 minutes ago? Ah, beans. I started moving as soon as she finished the voice line, but it wasn't fast enough. Wait, was that? I think it was that. Okay, I think we were there. Okay. Shoot. Come on, Vergil, triple axe kick on the woman. Oh. Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh. That was far enough away for that one. Oh, okay. Oh, shoot. No. Come on. Come on. Oh, got her. Got him. Whew. What do I do here? Sorry, I forgot. Oh, right. I gotta go through the green door. Oh, that took what? An hour? And, let me do some quick math. If it would have been 5 deaths at 26, and we're at 37 now. $16 deaths, which is technically less than, yeah, I think it's less than the first boss that we did today. Okay. Oh. Do we do one more mission? I think we do one more mission. We'll do one more mission. Yep. Yeah. I don't know. I guess if there's a boss at the end of it, maybe we'll save it for tomorrow, for Tuesday. But see which boss it is. Well, if it's the like, if it's the like shadow boss, that boss is really easy. I think it might be the big guy though. And he wasn't too bad either, but we'll see. Although, honestly, I probably spent just about as long as I, on the original playthrough for that last boss, the, vampire lady. That lady also took me a while on the, original playthrough as well as Dante. So it's not too surprising. That took me a while here as well. Okay. Oh, please tell me you guys have not been multiplying while I was off screen. That'd be annoying. Annoying enough when you guys multiply on screen. But yeah, it would be good to get through mission 10 today, because then if we do, you know, 10 through 15 on Tuesday, and then 15 through 20 on Thursday, you know, get through the game that way. Multiply like rabbits, true. There are a lot of them. All right, goes here. I think that raises up that. Yep. Neo generator. Power for the main bridge. Okay. Where is the main bridge? I don't remember. Must be somewhere. Back over this way, maybe? Oh yeah, we're going the right way. If there's a cutscene and enemies we have to kill, means we're going the right way. Oh, these guys, right. Oh my gosh. Oh, these guys again. Oh my god. No, not again. Not again. Don't run away from your enemy near. Sorry, Vergil. It's been a long day. Don't run away from your enemies, Vergil. The fact that they don't stagger is so annoying. If you're getting punched in the face, you should, like, stop charging your weapon. Oh, right, this. I remember being here. I think... Is there a bridge around here? There's this door here. I think this is just the... Oh, no, we're going the right way. Okay. Well, at least we didn't die to the range guys again. Died to big spider mama. Okay. Shoot. I think, if you attack when they charge forward like that, you can knock them back. Which is a lot easier to do as Dante, if for no other reason than Royal Guard. All these no stagger enemies with their ability to just ignore getting hit in the face with a sword. Okay. Listen, I don't know about you, but if I got stabbed in the face with a sword, I think I'd flinch a little. No, please do what I ask you, Vergil. I'm not very good at this. I'm even worse at this when you're not doing what I ask of you. Okay. Any more? Nope. All right. Oh, is he gonna do that? Yep. It is funny to see these like little in-game animations put onto Vergil instead of Dante. Makes me wish there was more of them. Yeah. There was also a little moment earlier where something wasn't working, so he kicked it. Because that's what Dante did. Okay, I think that'll be good for today. And then next week, we can get through the rest of the game, probably. Yeah. Halfway through the game now. We do another 5 missions or so on Tuesday. Another 5 missions or so on Thursday. Get through the rest of the game, hopefully. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I do remember the second half of the game being a bit more fun than the first half, I think. Although, maybe that's because you had a Devil Trigger in the second half or something. Nah. Anyway, I feel like that's a pretty good place to stop for today. Ooh. So, Saturday, finish up Child of Light. Sunday, play a 1-stream game. I gotta look at that again. I think I know which one I want to do. I just gotta look at my options again and double check. It's probably gonna be like a story, like walking around game, I think. But, you know, there's only so many games that are like 4 hours long. There is one weird RPG that's like 4 hours long, but maybe I could do that one. We'll see. But, for now, hope you guys all have a good rest of your day. I'll hopefully see you Saturday. But, in case I don't see you, hope you have a good afternoon, good evening, good night. See you, Union. See anybody else watching the VOD or just lurking or whatever. Nash. Junie. Anybody else. Hope you guys all have a good rest of your day. See ya.